Welcome back, gang. It's good to have you. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. We are playing FTL, Faster Than Light, the new Advanced Updated Edition. And we are moving on to the next sector, so let's not let anything slow us down. Off we go. Alright, we've got a hostile Mantis-controlled sector and an NG-controlled sector. It's friendly, but that doesn't mean the rebels won't be pursuing us, and it doesn't mean we won't run into stuff. Now, I've already got an NG crewman, so I'm thinking the Mantis sector, lots of fighting, lots of loot and salvage. Let's do it. Okay, you've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis warriors. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. We got plenty of fuel. We got a little hull damage, but let's get her done. Let's get away from the rebel fleet. It's a nice neutral jump location right in the middle. And a nearby Mantis mining operation is clearly using heavy NG slave labor. You briefly consider the possibility of emancipating the slaves, but Mantis' presence is too formidable. You decide to lay low. Basically, I don't have enough big enough crew or personnel for it. Wonderful. This just became a useless jump. Dang it. Distress beacon. Okay, let's go get a fight. I hate useless jumps. What do we got? Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You are being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. You prepare for a fight. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. And while the guns were charging, that last random encounter, the one with the heavy NG slave labor, that's a new one. I've never seen it before. Let's play. They have a gun on there I don't recognize also. Okay. What did that fire? I have no clue. We're going to have to find out what that is later somehow. Come on, come on. Dang it. This looks like it's some sort of ion system knocked out my shields and maxed my shield operator, and they're back up. That didn't work very long. Alright. Mantis don't usually run, but I'm taking out the engines anyway. Just a matter of procedure and protocol. Get me some guns up. Get me some guns up. Come on, I need weapons. Theirs are down, but I still need mine. Alright. Let's... take out the shields. What the heck? They have really crappy repair skills. Oh, they've got a gun up. It's the cutting beam. Cutting beams do not go through shields. You gotta have shields down in an open, available hull. Then they do massive amounts of damage. Not fun. Oh, and our artillery cannon is almost online. I'm going to wait on the burst cannon and just let the artillery blast take them down. There it goes. It's basically a super heavy power cutting beam, with the exception it will punch straight through shields. Gotta love it. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 29 scrap. Love it. Alright, let's jump on. Another distress beacon. Cool. Another fight. Let's do it. And what do we got? You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Now, there's the usual: try to dislodge the ship by shooting the rocks, destroy and loot the ship, they're just pirates. Or I've got a blue option, special options that come occasionally with the game if you got the right personnel or equipment on board. Beam weapon, carefully cut the ship out. I need 4 or 5 of these by Sector 5 to get a second accomplishment and unlock the variant B for the cruiser. So guess what? We're going with it. You use your beam to make a few precision cuts in the asteroid. The ship gives a quick burst of thrust, and the rock crumbles away. They thank you and offer some resources they have collected. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 33 scrap. That was quite profitable. Thank you. Alright. Let's move on. Store! Okay, let's go. Rebels are coming. There's the store. Plenty of time. I'm going to go get the system first. A little extra money at the store never hurts. A little extra shopping cash. What do we got? Federation sympathizers contact you as you arrive. We know your mission should be secret, so don't ask how we know about it. Take the schematics. It's all we can do to help. 18 scrap and an anti-combat drone schematics. Sweet. On to the store. Let's do some retail therapy. I.e. shopping. And Mark's going to give me hell for that later. Upon arriving at the beacon, you're hailed by a well-spoken Mantis. Hail, traveler, these are dangerous times. Perhaps you find yourself in need of our services. He appears to be a trader. Let's take a look. Okay, he's got a ton of fuel. First things first, repairs. Alright, ton of fuel. That's really the only thing under items I look at buying. He's got no page 2, so this is all he's got. He's got a cloaking device, can't afford it. Clone Bay. Clone Bays have great possibility. They automatically clone dead crew with a skill penalty. But you cannot heal your crew in the middle of combat if you've got one, because it replaces the med bay. I really don't like that. And while I've got the teleporter, if I had the teleporter that automatically heals crew members to 100% when teleported, I'd go ahead and get this, simply because I could heal my guys with the teleporter. But I don't have that, so I'm not getting this because I cannot heal. What else we got? FTL Recharge Booster. The ship's FTL drive powers up 25% faster. Nice. Shield Charge Booster. Boosts the ship's shield recharge rate by 15%. Interesting. FTL Jammer. Scramble the enemy ship's FTL computers, doubling the time it takes for them to jump. Well, I think we all know that with my targeting engines to keep them from running away with my loot and salvage, that one's going to be an obvious. Let's double check what I've got. I've got no augments. You know what? I'll take it. Alright, do we want to sell either of these? The small bomb is nice, but it doesn't do a whole lot. It takes a long time to charge, and it burns a missile every time. And the anti-combat drone. Stuns combat drones attacking your ship. I could get 17 for that. I could get 22 for the gun. You know, I'm just going to hold on to everything for now. I've still got plenty of cargo space. Now, do we want either of these others? I probably shouldn't. There's so many better augments out there, but you never know what you're going to get, if anything. So, I'll go with the shield charge booster. Alright, we've got plenty of fuel and everything else. Close that down. Let's go look at the ship. You can see we just found a store. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and get a couple power bars, because it's probably going to be a while till we get to another store. Alright, let's look at our jumps and get moving up and out of here. Let's stay ahead of the rebel fleet. Put in some distance, then we'll go lateral and go across the exit point. At this point, you almost expect to fight with the Mantis, but this beacon appears to be entirely devoid of other ships. You take the time to catch your breath and double-check the ship's systems. That sucks! No, I wanted to fight with the Mantis! Dang it! I hate useless jumps. Every useless jump like that deprives you of scrap and other stuff that can be beneficial to your progress in the game. Alright, let's start moving towards the exit. Ooh, what do we got? Yes! You overhear Mantis comm chatter. The one on the right is starting to rot. Take him down. Take off his fingers. Put him out the airlock. They certainly don't seem to be friendly. Okay, that's the new text menu. I've not read that one before. Let's attack the ship. Dang it, I need more crew. I need to be able to put somebody on sensors so I can see where they're at. They've got a missile launcher and a laser. The missile launcher doesn't even need our shields to go down. It's a physical... It missed. It's a physical weapon system. It's not a laser or any kind of beam, so it passes right through. Let's put their guns down. Alright. Their guns are down. Fabulous. I'm tempted. I've got the teleporter. I'm tempted to go over and try and board and take the ship. Sounds like they might have slaves on board. And I did mention needing crew. The ship is light for health, though. So, one more blast. 2 more blasts will put them out of commission completely. Okay. Off the artillery cannon. Over to the teleporter. Tayi, over to the sensors. I want to see where they're at. Oh, they've got 3 crew, 2 of them Mantis warriors over there. We are not going to be able to take that with our current boarding crew capabilities. So, everybody, back to stations. We're just going to have to blow them up. Now, hopefully, we put this next volley into them and they surrender and offer up a prisoner. Okay. Not our best shot, but not bad. Take a damage to the shields. They'll be back up in a sec. You know, that new charge booster really does help out. That was quick. Oh, there goes the cutting beam. Dang it, I should have taken that offline. Oh well. What do we got? Ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 31 scrap. We got a lot of missiles. Might actually have to start selling those or get a weapon that uses them. Though, if I'm using a weapon that uses missiles, I like to save it till near the end because those missiles go quick. Oh, great, an asteroid field. Just what we need. That'll be knocking our shields down on its own. Brilliant. Alright, you arrive at the asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Well, at least the asteroids will be knocking his shield down, too. Oh, and he's got a drone to boot. This is not going to go well. Okay, cutting beam up just in time. He's got an ion gun and a cutting beam. I see the tactic. Put our shields down. Nope, there it is. Okay, our shields are down. We're about to take damage. Sorry, your guns have got to go. Alright. Now, once the shields come up, all we got to worry about is asteroids. Putting the shield down. Dang it. That drone fires a lot. Okay, drone systems down. Alright, now we're good. Okay, Graffin, get onto the bridge, help the captain out. Get that fire put out and then get the helm repaired. Meanwhile, I'm going to destroy this damn thing. Come on, shields up. Guns up, shields are up, what am I saying? Come on, guns up. Okay, guns are up. Let's put this thing down. Nice. We have got to improve the shields. That has got to be the next focus, is getting the shields up another level. Guns are up. Let's finish it. Yeah, let's just cut it up into slag just to make sure. Ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 31 scrap. Alright. Still charging, still in danger. Alright, I'm taking power off. Oh. I keep forgetting I bought more power. Everything can be powered. Alright, we're ready for the next sector, but crew's got to heal. Okay, everyone's healed, everything's repaired, everybody's back at their station. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, if we go there, we're going to be backtracking and give the rebel fleet a chance to catch us. No. Let's move on. And what have we got? You're immediately hailed by an impressive-looking mantis ship. Your ship would make a mighty fine prize. Prepare to battle. Cool, let's do it. What have you got? You've got a teleporter. And into my shields where my poor little NG is at, who sucks at combat. Okay, he's going to fall back to medbay. Captain and Graffin, my mantis warrior, are going to go deal with this boarding. I'm going to go deal with this problem of pests on board my ship. Alright, you can go help. By themselves, the NG die in battle, and that's all there is to it. You know, all his gun can do is mark down my shields, so let's take out his teleporter so my boarder can't run home. No unwanted guests leaving unwantedly. I'm going to finish him. Alright, he is finished. Get to medbay, get healed up, get the guns up, come on, let's finish this fight. Shields are just good enough to keep their guns off me, but my guns are up. Time to put theirs down. Just because. Alright, everybody's healed, everybody back to stations, let's finish this fight off. Nice of him to jump aboard. Alright, let's make sure they don't run anywhere. I know it's taking them double the time, but still, not being able to charge at all is a benefit. You pick up chatter from the enemy ship. You know what? Forget this. Prepare for retreat. Looks like they're preparing to make a hasty getaway. I just took the engines out. I don't think so. Tayi, over to the sensors. I want to see where they're at. Alright, we got 2 Mantis Warriors still on board. They've got a med bay. One's fixing guns, one's fixing engines. Put some shot in the engines again. Did not do a lot. Oh! Artillery beam! I keep forgetting I've got that thing charging. The ship breaks apart, you move in to scrap the remains. 2 missiles, a drone, and 28 scrap. Getting a lot of goodies. Okay, we've got enough. We're not in combat or under threat. Time to upgrade the shields. And you know what? I'm just going to get 2 more bars of power so we can just go ahead, keep everything powered, and upgrade the shields. Much nicer. I like that. Okay, everybody back to stations. Nobody's hurt, nobody needs healing, nothing needs repaired. Let's get the snot out of here. Yep, there comes the rebel fleet. Let's see, we could get to there, and that would let... No, I learned on the last run. Let's get the hell out of here. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming they have equipment available for sale. Hail the ship. Attack him before he can attack. Quickly prepare to jump. I don't really have any money left. I just spent it all on upgrading the shields. Let's just go get some. Alright. Oh, just my luck. Of course, I upgraded the shields, and now he's got 3 points worth of laser firepower damage. He can punch my shields and do damage. Wonderful. Love how the game rebalances, sticks with you, you know what I mean? Alright, let's take him. It's nice when they miss. Okay, now he can't punch my shields. Let's keep those weapons down. Shields are charging, everything's nice. Graphon, get to sensors. I'm going to take a minute, scan their ship, see what it looks like. Okay, he's got weapons back up. He's got a pair of rock guys. Okay, let's put their guns back down. And they've got onboard fire that really doesn't affect them any. However, with both of them in there fighting the fire as well as doing repairs, let's take the cutting beam offline. We will be fine with just our regular weapons, and let's hurt them both. Okay, those guys have got 150% regular health, so you know they're tough as nails. They're rock men. I might not be able to board and take the ship, which yes, is what I was thinking. Guns are back up again. Let's hit them in the guns again. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. 3 fuel, 2 missile, 16 scrap. We can take it. Well, like I've said before, it's a 50-50 chance. If you blow up and salvage the wreckage, you'll get more or less. No, for once I'm just going to take it. I'll be merciful. This time. Besides, the rebels are right there and they're going to catch them. Alright, it's on to the next sector, which means I will call it a video. Y'all take care. Leave your thoughts, comments, likes, and dislikes down below. And I will catch you next time. I am the Articulate Grunt. Bye.